Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 8. We're back on this game for another career mode episode. It's not a gameplay video, it's a career mode episode. So we're back and this is probably going to be the last rally we're going to be having on the WRC 2 category since it's the end of the season. I feel like it's the final rally, which is the rally in Germany or Spain. One of those two. It's a tarmac rally for sure. And this is pretty much the last rally of the WRC 2 season, unless we don't really get a contract from a better team. But at the same time, I just want to say I've started using Streamlabs OBS because the GeForce experience has been putting up a lot of errors lately, and it's the same error that makes me pretty much uninstall and reinstall the GeForce experience, which is a bit of a time-wasting task, I should say, and I just want to get rid of it. I'm using Streamlabs OBS, and because of that I've actually missed some of the gameplay I recorded because it was my first time using it and I didn't really know how to use it. So that's pretty much all about it, and yeah, that's just all about it. It's I might miss a few scenes here and there because I don't really know how to use Streamlabs OBS yet, and I'm still trying to figure out the settings and all that. But as you can see now on the calendar, we're going to be doing the 2 manufacturer tryouts and also the manufacturer challenge, which actually is probably even more important than the tryout. So first up, we got a tryout with Ford. I would love to drive for Ford in the WRC 2 and WRC category, not the WRC 2. I mean, I've driven the Fiesta plenty of times, the Fiesta R5. I'm not really interested in driving it once again, so I would love to drive like the Skoda once again, which is probably one of my favorite R5 cars. And in the WRC 2 category, I would love to drive the Ford Fiesta, but we are on the tryout with the Ford Fiesta R5. Could be the car we will be driving next season, you never know.
And right 3, bumpy, don't cut, open 30, keep middle. Left 3 tightens, into flat right, 50.
And that's a mistake there. Pretty bad one, not gonna lie. A 9-second penalty, but we could still make it. I actually really like this stage.
Flat left, in left, 30. Flat right long, tightens 3, rock in.
And as we're gonna end this challenge, it's a success actually. 93%, and target was 50%, so we actually succeeded by miles. And now after this one, we got the challenge, the manufacturer challenge. So this is probably even more important than the tryouts, and this is with Skoda. So if we succeed on this one, then we could be a driver of Skoda for the WRC2 Pro season. So I really need to focus on this one and try and win this one. Scary jump there.
And left 3 open over gravel, 30. Up 50, keep middle over bumps, 80. Caution, hard brake, chicane left, into hairpin left, open over tarmac, 50 over gravel. Keep left over tarmac, 500. 400, brake for left 2, widens, very long open.
Late on the brakes, and I feel like I just about got the braking zone right on this one. I really like this stage. Very narrow, very challenging, with a mixture of both tarmac and gravel. First sector actually wasn't good. It's a red one, so might be just a little bit slower. Very tricky part, this one. Might have just lost some tenths there. Onto the final corner. Not very satisfied by the looks of it, but across the finish line right now, and let's see where we're gonna end up at 133.8. It's actually gonna be first position and just about ahead of Ole Christian Vibe. That's actually against drivers, so that's interesting. Like, the challenges actually are up against drivers, and by the looks of it, Skoda is pretty happy with our performance. Only by 1/10 I beat Vibe, so that 1/10 might have actually given us the contract that we have right here in front of us. So it's a WRC2 Prom contract with Skoda and specialization on reliability. Objectives only in the WRC Champ. So objectives are only the WRC Championships apparently for contracts. So for the time being, we're only going to get sort objectives from the team, and I'm obviously going to accept the contract. I'm not going to let this opportunity go away. The difficulty, I'm not going to put it on outstanding because it seems to be very tough on that level. I tried it once or twice on some gameplay videos and it just feels very hard. The AI is almost unbeatable on that AI, so I'm going to keep it on hard, and if we seem to find it easy, then I might just move it on to setting. Damage effects also unrealistic, and we're gonna leave anything else on the same levels. And there we are, Skoda Fabia once again with the team that we drove for in WRC 7 on our WRC 2 season. These are our short-term objectives, and we also got yeah, a WRC 2 Pro season. I wasn't expecting that because people have actually had some complaints that they wouldn't get contracts for WRC2 Pro for plenty of seasons, or even WRC contracts. Like they stayed on the WRC2 category for way too long, and they're actually very disappointing. That seems like I'm lucky, and I'm gonna move on to the actual WRC2 season very easily. We actually don't have an engineer and a physical therapist, and the other thing, which is something about the fans. So yeah, we're missing out on some very important people at the moment on our crew, some very important crew members. First rally, I did the maintenance event, but I couldn't record it somehow. I lost the footage, but we're not going to be missing the rally of Monte Carlo. This is our first rally, and I made a decision. Last season we actually went out on the soft dry asphalt. This time the game suggests me the wet asphalt, but I'm gonna be trying out the snow and ice. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm not sure if that's not gonna. It's probably not gonna work due to the rain. But there's some snow parts on this stage that encourage me to use this tire compound. If it's not gonna work out, it's probably gonna be not the. It's not gonna be like, it's gonna be the tire wear. The tire wear is really gonna kick off on those tires as the stages go on due to the rain and the tarmac. But by the time we go into the snowy parts, I feel like we're gonna be miles ahead of our competitors. But first rally on the WRC2 Pro season,
Left 6 and caution, crest.
And it starts with a bang. There's also some paddles. It's going to be a pretty tough one. Already you can see the car is sliding quite a lot. This tires probably are not ideal for tarmac, but it's a risk. It's a risk I took for day one. It's the first rally. It's the first rally. I need to learn a little bit the car, but I mean, I don't really care. It's the first rally. I need to take a bit of a risk on the first rally. It's also the only rally that I can take that huge of a risk, because it's a mixture of tarmac and snow, so I'm allowed to take some risks. But yeah, let's see how it pays off. It might actually end up quite well. You never know. By the looks of it, first sector isn't ideal, and I can't really brake with those tires, but let's just wait for the snowy parts.
Into left 2, open. And right 5, tightens 2, 30. Left 3, tightens into flat right. And left 5 and left 3, short into right 4, short. Brake for hairpin left and right 4, short over crest, 30. Left 3 short, keep in, and right 4 tightens. Into left 4, medium, 30. Right 4 narrows and right 4 short, 30. Caution, hairpin right, 80. Caution, brake left 2.
I feel like you can understand my complaints. The car is sliding way too much, and that's because of the tires, not because of the rain. The rain might make things worse, but the tires at the moment are just not ideal for those conditions. This is probably the worst stage of my entire life. It's just, look at that. There's no brakes. The car just can't brake, and it's all down to the tires locking up probably. It's just terrible. It's also a very tough stage, very narrow, way too many corners, and the tires just don't make the things either, do they?
And keep middle for kinks into left 5 short, 30, left 5 medium, tightens into right 5, brake. Junction right, 3 into left 5, 100.
Oh, not this one. I knew it.
Right 5 short into left 6, tightens. Into kinks, 50. Crest into left 5, tightens into right 4, short. Into left 5. And right 4 short, and finish.
Across the finish line at 4:52.5, and it's 10th position. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. It's not as terrible due to the 22.5 second gap. It's not such a huge gap. Can we make up for it in the next stages? That's the question, and I really want to see what my competitors have, what tires my competitors use, and it's obviously the white asphalt tires. It sucks. It sucks to know that I'm the only one risking it out there in order to gain something, and I end up losing 20-something seconds. But this is a stage which is also the longest stage where I'm betting my snowy tires on. This stage has plenty of snow in it, and it's also snowing at the moment. Could this be the stage where I make up my lost time? I really want to make up some time. It's been a very, very tough first stage, and if we're not going to win this one, then we need to try and gain as much time as possible and climb up the table, at least in the overall standings.
Left 4 short into right 3, narrow. And flat left, medium, and right 5, tightens into kinks. Square right, widens, 30. Square right, house in, open into right 3, into left 5. Flat left, 80 over snow.
First sector wasn't ideal. What I'm scared about is actually the tire wear. 65 on the front tires and 63 on the two rears, as we're into the snowy parts now. This is the part where we need to gain as much time as we need. Because that's why I'm pretty frustrated that we made that mistake at the beginning. But yeah, now the grip is insane on those tires, so yeah, I'm gonna be flying at the moment. I'm gonna be trying to fly at the moment, because the grip levels at the moment are very high on those tires.
Into right 5 long. Hard brake for hairpin left and hairpin right, 30.
Green sector right here, already improving. Let's just hope there's a little bit more snow in the coming sectors, and also tire wear. Just to make a comparison with Dare Rally 2.0, trying to manage tire wear throughout a rally is much harder on this game than it is on Dare Rally 2.0, and that's the fact. You can already see that. Even on those tires, like those tires, I know I've pretty much destroyed them due to me driving them on tarmac, but either way, these tires, the tire wear on this game is much harder to manage than it is on Dare Rally 2.0. On Dare Rally 2.0 you can just go flat out and nothing happens. This one you have to be a little bit more conservative here and there.
Hard brake for hairpin right at junction, 40 over snow.
As we're back to snow now, I feel like. Yeah, we're back to snow.
Right 6, 80. Left 4 short, 50. Right 4 over tarmac, don't cut. Hard brake for hairpin left. And left 5 short. Into right 4 short, keep into left 4 and right 5. Into left 5, into right 3, don't cut, 30. Left 4 short, 50. Caution, hairpin right, 50. 6, tightens, narrow. And right 4 short into left 5 short. 120 over crest. Brake into right 5 into left 6, 30. Caution, hard brake for hairpin left over snow, 200.
Just about when I said a green sector, I just do this. Such an amateur mistake.
Danger square right into bridge, very narrow. Square right widens, don't cut, 100.
It's actually very narrow. I wasn't expecting it to be like that. Back to tarmac, but it is wide tarmac, so when the tarmac is wide, I don't really have an issue with those tires. When it's narrow, I can't really turn in as much as I want to. That's the only issue with those tires. You can't really brake and you can't really turn like left and right very tightly, so that's why I don't really like narrow sectors with those tires. These tires are just beautiful.
3 short, 30. Left 4 short into right 4 short, 30. Left 5 long, tightens. Into right 5 short, brake. For junction left into right 4, narrows. And right 4 tightens.
That's the narrow part, which is also beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. The detail on the stages, I love it.
Right 3. Into left 2, tightens into right 3, short. Into left 2, short. Into right 4, keep into left 2, short, narrows, 20. Kinks into right 3.
Look at that, this is amazing. And I make the same mistake as last season, okay. My eye was caught up with those amazing narrow roads we're crossing at the moment, man. I make that mistake there. I made the same mistake last season, but we're back at it. Let's see, the rear tires. We're gonna have issue with tires. I'm already halfway through the stage and 3 out of 4 my tires. Oh, now 4 all my tires are on orange levels, which is not good to see.
Right 6, short, 50 over crest. Left 5, short over crest into right 5, short. And junction, keep left over bump. And right 4, long, tightens, 80. Left 6 and caution, crest. Into hard brake for him.
We might as well get a puncher on this one. Okay. Not gonna comment on that. You can see my tires. You can really see my tires. I can't brake on those tires. That's a 9-second penalty. Not gonna say out of nowhere because these tires. Oh my god. It's the snow tires and they're also worn out. What else would I have asked for?
20. Left 4 medium. And right 5 bumping into left 4 short 30. Right 4 tightens into square left over bridge and square left, 30. Kinks into right 5, brake, tightens 2, short. Into left 2, open. And right 5.
Actually get a green sector on those tires, impressive. Wasn't expecting that at all. And now red. I'm probably gonna get a puncture, it's impossible. My tires are about to get punctured. And I got 4,000 meters to go. I might not even be able to finish the stage, let alone finish in the top 10. This is even worse than the first one. These tires, the choice of tires was actually horrendous. I should have never chosen those tires. I can't really speak tonight, as you may have noticed.
40. Left 5, bumpy, 30. Right 3 short into left 2 short, into right 3. Right 2 short, keep in and left 2 short, 30. Hairpin right into flat right. 2 short into... Junction right, 3 into left 5, 100. Right 5 short into left 6.
Pretty much, yeah. 1% on all 4 tires. I don't even know how the car is still going. Look, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Probably now the car just can't turn, it can't brake. But it wasn't that bad. Apart from that, final 2 sectors. We got 4 green sectors and 5 red sectors, so it's not that bad. We got, but by the means of it, look at that. It's a 31 second gap. But the problem with this is, even with that 9-second penalty, we would have been probably on 4th. But that's not the issue about that. It's actually the fact that we sold speed. I'm happy that we sold speed. Look at that. 2nd sector, 3rd one, fastest of all. The problem was on the 3rd, 2nd, 3rd and 4th, where the people actually, my competitors, lost pace. I started dropping off, and as you can see here, the tire wear, another very interesting stat. Look at my tire wear. By the time I was already starting the stage on sector 1, I had such a lot more tire wear than the polished guy, and by the end of it I had 100% tire wear. I was out of this forever. But we gained 2 positions, we're up into 8th now, 49 seconds behind the lead. It's almost impossible to win the rally at the moment, but I mean, you know, 4th position could be an ideal target for this first rally and probably win the power stage. I'm not going to choose the snowy tires ever again. Ever again. I'm not choosing those tires again. I'm gonna go all out with probably the soft tires. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the soft tires and trying to win the next 2 stages, trying to gain as much time as I can, and also trying to win the power stage and get those 5 points, you know. Away we go for the penultimate stage, 1st stage of day 2 and 3rd stage of rally for the rally of Monte Carlo on the soft tires. Feels like home at the moment. I can really say that it really feels like home. Already the grip is much better than those snowy / ice tires. Those tires were just not made for tarmac, that's why they're called snowy tires. But I took a gamble. Because of the snowy parts, which paid off. But the tire wear didn't really pay off as I wanted it to pay off.
Left 4 tightens, 80. Right 3, keep into left 5 at junction.
Right, that was a little bit unnecessary. Worn out the rear tires quite a lot with that drift.
Flat left, 80. Hairpin left, 100. Right 6, 80. Left 4 into right 4, open. Caution, left 4 short over crest, into right 4, tightens 3. And right 4 short into right 5 short, 50. Caution, brake left 2, short into right 3, tightens.
Oh no! How did I make that mistake? Come on, that was so narrow. Thank God the car is okay. 3 green sectors, probably that 4th one. Due to that mistake, is going to be a red one. I hope it's not going to cost me the stage victory. As predicted, the 4th sector was a red one. The last one is probably going to be quite good. Got some very fast corners to end the stage with. Through the tunnel. I love how the engine sound changes when you go through the tunnel. Left off the throttle there, chickened it out a little bit. Across the line at 444.8, could have been better due to my mistake. But here you go, 5 seconds ahead of March Osberg. Look who would have won the rally. Look who would have won the rally if everything went to plan. I'm not going to complain a lot. It was my mistake taking the gamble and not being as conservative as I should have been with those tires. But now up into 6th, 44 seconds behind the lead. Still, the lead is just not there for us. The most we could do, 4th position on this rally, and probably win this power stage, because I love this stage. This is actually one of my favorite stages on the game. I love driving around this stage, so let's just hope we can get the 5 points out of this one and probably climb up to 4th or 3rd. Get a podium on our first WRC2 Pro rally. This is an amazing chicane. Look at that, so narrow through there. Taking the perfect line and full throttle now through there to get onto this hairpin. I love this stage. I just flipping love. Especially I love the first sector of this stage. This first sector is just so intense. I flipping love it.
Into right 5, don't cut, and right 3 short, 40. Right 3 tightens into left 2, 100. Left 4 tightens 3.
Something I want to say, you might actually hear some and see some audio delay, and that's due to me using the display capture. I'm gonna be using the game capture from episode number, I feel like it's gonna be episode number 9, where I'm gonna be using the game capture. Oh, display capture has some audio delay, and that's the reason there's some audio delay on this video, whereas game capture doesn't have any audio delay, if I'm not mistaken. So if I still see the audio delay on the next videos where I'm going to be recording with game capture, then probably I'm going to be going back to shadow play. As much I don't really want to, because it keeps on putting up errors, but you know, in order to improve the quality of my videos, then I might as well go back to shadow play, which is the NVIDIA GeForce Experience program.
And right 5 short, into left 4 short. Into right 3, 30. Flat left, tightens 3, short. And kicks over crest, into right 3, into left 2, open. And right 6, 30. Square right, over bridge, and right 2. Into flat left. And right 3, short, into left 4. Into right 5, medium, tightens 3, narrows. And left 3 into right 6, narrows, and left 5. And left 4 short into right 4, short, 80. Left 6 short, over crest, 30. Acute hairpin left, 50. Left 5 tightens into right 6, very narrow, and right 4 short and left 5. Into hairpin right, don't cut, 30 over crest. Flat right long. And left 3 long, 30.
Well, that was a retired car. Could there be someone we've actually been looking for that has been ahead of us? You never know. A retired car at the end of the stage. Very unlucky guy, whoever retired. But that's the win on the power stage. 5 extra points out of nothing, you know. Like, we might actually not win the rally, but we're gonna win the power stage, which is getting the absolute maximum out of the car. 4th position, which is 12 points plus the 5, is gonna end up with 17 points. So that's gonna mean we're actually gonna be ahead of the Polish guy, because he only got 15 points. He actually didn't get any points for the power stage, so that's 3rd on the driver's standings. Very, very well. Very good start to the season. I mean, I might not be 1st. Osberg is 1st after this win. Also 2nd position in the power stage. Very good job by him. As you can see, there's also this thing called car condition after the first season that you compete in, and we're also gonna have like maintenance events in order to improve the condition of the car. So that's what you actually missed at the start of the video, because I lost the footage. But now, after this season, we also get the perks, which you're gonna be using in the crew management. But as for those 2 resource points, are gonna be doing the financial director and the physical therapist upgrade, because I really need those 2 crew members in my crew. And as you can see right here, I bought some crew members. We now have everything. We got a meteorologist, an engineer, a financial director, and a physical therapist. We're pretty much full. And I also got the rain tire efficiency perk, which gives you the rain's asphalt tires wear 10% less quickly. So the rain asphalt tires are gonna wear out 10% less quickly, so that's very important. Perks are very useful. I paid also my repair costs from the previous rally, and that's pretty much all about it. The next rally is gonna be the Rally of Argentina. We got a manufacturer tryout from Hyundai, very important probably for our next season, which is gonna be in the WRC or in the WRC2 Pro category again. Extreme condition event, either resting or training. I'm probably going to be resting for the Rally of Argentina and pick up the tryout with Hyundai. But that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. I hope you really enjoyed that video. It's my first time using Streamlabs OBS. Sorry for missing some of the footage, but I feel like I'm gonna sort Streamlabs OBS out and never gonna use Shadow Play again because it's been a bit of a mess. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like it, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for the immense support, because I've been having some of the greatest months of my YouTube channel. I've been getting like 100 views daily and 5 subscribers daily. It's been insane. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sorry for the lack of content. I'm trying to put out as much content as I can. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, share this video with any of your friends that are looking for fresh racing content. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, because I'm going to be streaming probably next weekend or this weekend. And yeah, till next video, guys, which is probably going to be the Rally 2.0 or WRC 8 or even a Saracosa Competizione. Yes, I've just spoiled a video idea which I'm going to be having. I'm going to catch you later. Goodbye, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big moment we've all been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your turntable in front of your guests.
Set the volume control in your stereo system at the preferred listening level.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Beat rock.